It's too late now. It's too late in the day to be fucking.
For you, you 3 hours ahead. You 3 hours in the future. I'm 3 hours in the past, bro.
Bro, it's 12 o'clock.
It's fucking 9 over here, and everything out here is open 24/7. So shit. After we get done this, I can go to the casino or some shit.
Yo, how, bro? I don't get how you do it.
I don't know how you can go to one of these little local casinos, sit at the bar, play video poker at like any time of the day, 3 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Oh no, when we used to be able to do it, I understood it. It makes perfect sense to do it that way. But right now, it's just like, I think, I don't. Well,
you realize that like Vegas is 1,000% hospitality. Without hospitality, without gambling, Las Vegas doesn't exist. Nevada doesn't exist.
Do you think the whole state runs off of Vegas?
Vegas and Reno. Reno has casinos and stuff.
Huh? Let's jump back into it. We gotta get the podcast started.
That's why I'm mad with it. That's why I'm mad with it.
Look at that. As soon as we put Terrence on this intro, he ditches us.
It's on tab, get it. That's why I'm mad with it.
I want to. Can we get our old intro because Terrence isn't here?
Okay, you chasing clout? Oh no way, your shit turn.
You stupid, yo. Welcome to I'm gonna get in trouble, ladies and gentlemen. It's Eddie Liles and Loy Lee. Terrence Garwood is hopefully joining us soon or gone the fuck to sleep at this point.
He's in bed.
He's most likely asleep.
He's out there. He's got a real job. Like he has to like punch in and talk to somebody from a cubicle. Like he's got a real job.
Nah, but I think he got off late too. I think he got off 10 his time.
Wow. Well, that's we'll leave that one alone. Let him do his job. I will not make fun of him.
Yeah, he got the shit. Can't wait till we don't have to have a fucking job on this fucking shit.
Again. I think I said it before. I'm just really impressed that somebody hired me. Like they saw my resume, they invited me to an interview, and then they're like, "Yeah, you're the best candidate for us."
You're the worst, yo. You are absolutely the worst.
I only accepted the job because I was like, really? I was playing chicken with this dude. I was like, bet, let's do it. I was just waiting for him to say, "You got punked." Every day I'm still put on the schedule. Every Friday, check cashes. Fucking surprise to me too.
These motherfuckers are like, they gonna figure it out that you on a podcast keep talking shit about them. Watch.
It's a phenomenal. Like if I didn't have other hopes and dreams, this would be a phenomenal job.
That's a fact. Like, nah, that's what I told my job today. I was like, one, COVID's not going to be over anytime soon. So you thinking I'm about to leave right now is very weird. I'm gonna be honest with you.
The people that aren't in our industry, don't understand that. Like, yeah, COVID could be lifted today, but that doesn't mean I can actually start to get back to work. Yeah. Like this is
like little small shit, but nothing, not everything that's going to pay my bill type shit.
And consistently,
it's gonna take some time. Yeah, it's gonna take some time to build back up because I think Maryland opens back up Monday.
Until
I doubt Hogan's gonna allow that shit to drop back down, bro.
Grand opening, grand closing. God damn the man.
I really don't think Hogan's gonna allow it to like drop back down, bro. I think Hogan's gonna try to keep it open for a while.
I mean, California said, you know that lockdown? Fuck it. Fuck your lockdown, homie.
Yeah, you think they're getting rid of Gavin Newsom? Probably. I wouldn't be bad if we were right or wrong on that prediction.
I mean, I think what is it? You should have like I don't know what the time is, but like a return policy on these politicians where you just go 90 days. I didn't like it. 90 days. I didn't like the way you voted. Let's turn you in.
What is it? So they did a fucking a protest against them, or like they got ballots sent in against them or some shit? I don't get what's going on with it.
It's California. Hollyweird is all over California now. It don't make sense. Like I knew it was time for me to leave when the ballot that I left on was like legalization of weed. It was President Trump and enforcing condoms on porn. They were all on the same fucking ballot. I was like, I gotta get the fuck out of here.
Do we really want condoms on porn though? Let's be honest about this. I don't know if I want, like, I really don't like seeing like PPs anyway, but I also don't like
it's covered PPs now.
Yeah, I really don't. I mean, I'm like, if I gotta see a PP, I'd rather not see a covered one. Like, hey, listen, bro, I'm trying to find penises that look similar to mine, and I don't jerk off in a condom. So,
I mean, do they have ethnically sensitive colored condoms?
I don't know. I've never seen. Actually, I have. So I one time I wore a tuxedo. Things called tuxedo condoms. And those shits are tight.
Like a tuxedo.
Like a goddamn tuxedo, bro. Like, we thought it was just called a tuxedo condom because it was a black condom. Nah, that bitch tighter than a whore, bro. Like, that shit's tight as a whore.
But let's factor in the fact that you're like 6'27".
Doesn't matter.
Like 455 pounds. Proportionately.
Doesn't matter. Listen, bro. Penis size is not heavy. Penis size doesn't get bigger because you get fatter. Like, I can tell you that much.
But you are tall.
Tall doesn't mean your penis is longer.
Okay.
Like, what the fuck?
Oh.
Like, everybody's different. It doesn't matter what it is. My shit is good.
Okay.
I could do porn, but I probably shouldn't.
No, you definitely should not. You should not.
I got one of them choices. It's like, if I did porn, nobody will be like, why the fuck is he there? But most people be like, yeah, it could be bigger.
Well, I feel like that's porn in general. It's like, no matter what you're into, you could find the most extreme version of whatever you're into, and then you'll find like the next level on top of that. You're like, I didn't even think I was into that.
No, I don't think I've
big booty
I'm
hoes.
not really weird. Yeah, I'm not really weird on porn, bro. Like, you know how, like, some people are like super weird on that shit.
Well,
like, I want granny. Like,
yeah. I won't say weird. You're being insensitive. They're very specific. They're very niche.
It's weird.
they're very oddly specific.
It's weird.
All
right.
I'm a fan of the front page. I'm a fan of the front page.
What the fuck is the front page?
Whatever YouPorn thinks I like, and that's just YouPorn.com, and then whatever's on that first page. I'm not for that.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. I don't want to, like, because you hear like how some people will be like, you can get so far deep into porn that you stop caring. I'm like, I don't want that shit in my life. Like, I want to be able to look at porn and still, like, because every blue moon you're like, I don't feel like I can't watch this shit. I don't want to go down that path. Every blue moon I have it, but I don't want to be like, damn, I've looked at every genre of porn.
I've collected them all.
Yeah, I don't want any more. Like, it's like,
when you're looking for the one that you want or whatever, and then you just end up going on like side missions and being like, well, I guess
bro.
Let's look at her.
That's just too much for me, bro.
Front page, bro.
You start hearing about people like, yeah, man, I like tranny midget porn. Like, what the fuck? Like, hey, you want to be politically correct and be like, man, whatever floats your boat.
Those are two words that you should not be using together. I don't think a double negative.
Oh my God. I wouldn't say a double negative, but it's just like, it's a lot, bro. That's oddly Pacific.
Pacific?
Pacific.
That's oddly Atlantic.
That's oddly Pacific, bro.
Like, at that point, I would like want to sit down and have like a very non-judgmental conversation and be like, okay, I get it, but where did you start? Or because
that's yes, go.
Yeah, because if they're like, oh no, I've always, I saw this one thing and I was like, this is what I want. I don't know if it exists yet, but this is what I want. Or he's like, you know what? It started off with the front page.
Yeah, but that front page, I'm gonna be honest, like what is it, X videos? That front page, sometimes I'll be scrolling and I'll be like, I never looked at this shit in my life. Why the fuck would you suggest this to me? Like, why are you suggesting this to me? I've never looked at anything similar to this.
Yeah, I think the front page is kind of like the bazaar, like a flea market, like a swap meet, and they're just like, here are my wares. Are you?
Yeah, because
interests
I always
you?
get the bondage shit. I always get the bondage joints in my fucking front page, and I'm like, I've never watched any of these.
So
I've never watched the bondage episode ever.
So I guess the question
why am I getting this suggested?
The question I ask you, and I just want to have a non-judgmental conversation. Like, how did you get there? I'm just curious. Like, so it started from the front page, is what you're saying?
No, I never watched it. I still haven't watched the shit. Like that's right. Every random blue moon, that shit just pops up on my front page, and I'm like, why is this shit here?
Yeah, and you just kind of like,
it doesn't make sense.
Maybe. How about now, Eddie? Now, how about now, Eddie?
Maybe. How about
now?
It's just the girl that's just keep putting her finger by your butthole, waiting for you not to smack it.
Come on, do you trust me now? Hey, Eddie, do you trust me now?
Trust me now? Never will I ever trust you with my bunghole. Never will I ever trust you. Like now, son. I don't know.
So the weird thing about, like, I'm old. I'm 40, right? So I literally went through puberty in the late 80s, early 90s, like that, where porn was not readily available on any website. Like they don't even ask you for the "Are you 18?" moral decision. Like at the beginning, they don't even ask. I remember the first porn site I went to was like, "Are you 18?" And I wasn't. And I was like, "Fuck! I hope nobody finds out."
Right.
But when I started watching porn, it was like whatever you could find. Like I remember our friends were like, "This is what I found this in my dad's room. I found this in my stepdad's room. Like this is what we're into now. This is the front page of porn at this point."
See, you got it. You got lucky, bro. I didn't even have that. Like our shit, like nobody really talked about. We weren't out here talking about how much porn we watch. Like, you know what I'm saying? In the city, like it was like, first off, most people didn't even have the internet. So when we luckily got the internet, like lucked up and got the internet, my parents luckily got us the internet. Like I would go on like the little sites. You weren't even you were jerking off the images at that point.
Yeah,
like you know
loading.
What I'm saying? Yeah,
loading.
Like what the fuck? Like you jerking off the fucking toes, and then you start seeing too much hair. You're like, I don't want that one. I don't want that one at all.
Delete. Oh, wait, I guess
delete
just fucking wait, Mom. Get off the phone, Mom.
Yeah, like my father. I think I got in trouble one time because one of the joints didn't load. I was on my way to school looking at shit, and the shit didn't load. And then my father got home before I did, just on a random of occasions, and that shit finally loaded. It was the old AOL system shit. Yeah, bro.
Porn music.
Man. I don't know, man. Like, porn. Like, we never had the whole magazine. What's the name shit? Like, we heard about it from white boys, so we thought that was like a white boy thing. Like, nigga, like don't bring no fucking porn. Like, I remember I recorded a girl sucking me off. Right, she was into it. Not like I snuck and recorded it. Like she was into me. Like yeah.
Back then you couldn't record. Like you couldn't sneak it. It's literally like a big fucking thing.
Yeah. I mean, it was like the cell phone joints, but you know the flash didn't stop, so it was just like she saw that shit happening, and
she was like, "Get a better angle." She grabs your wrist.
Right, she's looking in the camera and shit, and fucking. I went to school and the video played. And all the dudes like, man, I don't want to see that shit. I was like, oh, dog, nah, I'm not even like, because you know how like you want to try to show people, but you don't want to show people. And like, it's like, dog, I don't want to see your motherfucking dick, dog. Like that's how it was for us and around my way. So when I got older, especially started doing comedy, you start hearing people talk about jerk. You're like, that's why I think that's literally why I don't like dick jokes, bro. Because there were no dick jokes around my neighborhood when I grew up.
That shit's gay, bro.
Dead ass though. That like not even joking. That shit like that's what people used to say.
And I think I like dick jokes now because I was so oppressed and we couldn't do dick jokes and they're so hilarious. And now all I do is dick jokes.
Really not funny at all though. Like,
do you want to dedicate some time?
I'm trying to make sure I'm looking in the camera while I say this to you. They're not funny, bro.
So
by anybody.
I mean, not judge, like without judging, like where do you think this began? Where did this start for you?
I'm telling you, it started when motherfuckers We didn't do dick jokes.
I think we should dedicate some time to talk about this. Hold on.
We can dedicate it all the time you motherfucker want.
So, yeah, I don't even know is this like I'ma get in trouble after dark? Did we just hit the BET uncut version of I'ma get in trouble?
It feels like we did start talking about sex when we fucking shoot a fucking 12 midnight Eastern Standard Time fucking show. I think this is the latest we've ever gone on a podcast.
Yeah, probably. I'm a little tired.
I'm tired as balls, bro. You fucking gotta work though, right?
Okay, so let's switch topics. Okay,
No. All right, yeah. Talk about what happened today.
What happened today? What happened today?
So fucking the height of was it yesterday? It started yesterday.
Okay, so we are talking about this. Go. I have so many questions.
I do too.
Okay.
Like somebody starts a Reddit thread, and then they basically say, fuck these guys who are trying to short some of our favorite companies. So the companies are like GameStop, BlackBerry, Nokia.
At AMC, maybe?
AMC at theaters. Like, it was just like, all right, they're shorting all these, what's the names? What if we could, supposedly, we could
fuck them over and make money?
Well, not fuck them over, but fuck them over. Like, it wasn't, I don't think they went out as the words like fuck them over, but like, hey, these guys are betting on these things to fail, so they're going to help make them fail. So if we pump the stock up, then which is technically illegal. But
so what they're doing, that is their business model.
Too many fucking people. Well, no. So all right, so
that is hedge funds business model.
But see, this is the kicker, right? It's not their business. What hedge funds motherfuckers will do is they will short a stock, and shorten the stock. If it's confusing as fuck, but not enough to explain it exactly.
Okay, this is my understanding of shorting.
Yeah.
Okay, let's say I buy 100 stocks from you at $10.
Right.
And my whole objective is to boost it as high as possible, because I think not boost it because I think it's going to increase. Let's say it increases, and we just do really easy math. Hold on. It increases to like $20. I've doubled my money. I sell it at 20, and then I buy, and then it shorts, so it drops to, let's say, $5. I buy it back at $5, and I give it back to you.
No, so shorting is opposite.
Okay.
So shorting is the stock is at $20.
Stock is at $20.
Right. I think the stock is going to drop underneath $10.
Okay.
So I come to you with a proposal, basically like, hey, that stock is probably going to drop under $10.
Okay.
How about this? How about I buy that stock off your hands at $12, but I only have to pay you the $12 if it ever falls underneath the $12.
Okay.
If it starts up like, and so they'll put like a threshold on it, right?
Right.
So it might be like,
let's say $12.
I'll buy it at $10 if it ever drops underneath $12. Right. So you at least gain some money. So before Platt shoots all the way down, I gain some money. But then I go out and sell that stock
at $20. At $20.
Exactly. So I can make a little profit.
So I sell it at 20.
But the problem, this is why it's stupid fucking confusing. The problem is if it stays at 20 and I shorted the stock, I have to pay you interest on that fucking that middle ground shit.
Right. But
so
let's say it doesn't stay at 20, it goes up, and now they got to pay them the difference.
Pay even more, and no, they got to pay them more interest because they don't own the stock. When you short a stock, you never own it.
And
you still own, the person that you shorted, it still owns it.
And what fucks them over is that they're over leveraged. Like they put 100 down, but they're borrowing 1,000 on the 100. So, but now
then what winds up happening is, so, and this is what happened to all these hedge funds, which made the stock go up even more. Everybody started buying GameStop. GameStop stock went up.
Yep.
When it went up, the hedge fund managers that shorted had to cover their bets.
Yep.
So to cover their bets, they had to pay for it outright so they can stop paying for the fucking interest.
Right.
That interest against that short, they're getting charged even more.
Mm-hmm.
So they buy the stock back, which then increase the price of the fucking stock again.
Right.
And then so it just kept going up like crazy. Then all your fucking cell phone traders sold that shit and got the fuck out. Now all these hedge fund motherfuckers are stuck with a stock that if it doesn't stay at that price and it drops all the way back down to $12, they lose billions
that they don't own.
But most of them own it. They don't.
No, but the thing is, like they're losing billions of dollars that they don't own because they're over leveraged. That's where they're getting fucked over because they don't own. They don't own the money.
No, they already bought the stock now.
Over leveraged.
No, they bought it now. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So when they shorted the stock and the stock kept going up, the interest kept going up. So they had two choices. They could keep paying the interest, which would have been crazy, or just outright buy the stock.
Got it.
Most of them outright bought the stock
at a high price.
At a higher price.
Got it.
So they can stop paying the interest on it. But now that they bought that high ass price, there's no way to sell it because how trading works, somebody has to be willing to pay $350 to buy that stock. Nobody's willing to buy it at that price. So it just stays there. Or you have to fucking sell it lower and
lose that money.
Thousands of stocks. So they're talking billions and billions of dollars of value. So so now basically they saved GameStop.
What I find interesting the most is that the people that make a living off of this and they finally lose and they're losing big. They're like, oh, this should be illegal. We should be able to do this. They're like, that's what you've been doing. That's hilarious to me.
I honestly agree, but I do. You know how I feel bad for him, but I don't. It's your own game, bro.
It's literally the first. Yeah, the first guy that could ever dunk. And everyone's like, oh, shit, I didn't know you could do that. And he's just dunking on people. Boom, boom, boom. And then somebody fucking posterizes him. And he's like, oh, you shouldn't be able to do that. That's not fair.
But so, like, what it is an unfair advantage, right? So there's a story on YouTube about the guy who caused the stock market crash of like 2012. It was like a blimp of a crash.
Okay.
And basically what happened was this dude figured out an algorithm, one of those little fucking digital joints that buys and sells stock over and over and over again.
Yep.
Without a person there. He figured a way, he configured his algorithm to basically buy and sell all these fucking stock. What up, Dirk? Skip?
What up, Skip?
Sean? He figured out a way to fucking buy and sell all these stocks really fast, right?
Yeah.
And gets like $60 fucking billion off of this shit.
Oof.
But he buys so much stock and his algorithm, saw that the stock was destined to fall. So the algorithm starts selling off all the stock, right? And it's making all these fucking trades in such a short amount of time that it crashes the stock market.
Oof. One guy.
Like I said, one guy in England. He wasn't even here. One guy in England the story is fucking crazy. They go after this dude
thinking he was hacking.
Because technically he was. Because he basically was stock manipulation. So what his algorithm was doing was figuring out that if I buy this stock at this low ass price, it raises the price and then it shorts all the fucking hedge fund guys, right? Which then makes them sell other stock to catch up for this stock, which happened in this GameStop situation. But by them doing it, it drops the value of other stocks. So then the fucking algorithm
goes buys those
stocks. And then,
so now it just becomes like a fucking whack-a-mole. And this guy's just racking up the points.
Exactly. And the fucking algorithm is just literally just buying, selling, and nobody can keep up. So what it's artificial inflation.
I got you.
Basically, you get what I'm saying? So, but the problem is they always go after you when it's a small amount of people. anytime that there's a small amount of people benefiting off of a fucking blip in the machine,
glitch.
Thank you. Anytime they go out there glitching the machine, they always sue.
Yeah.
The kicker is that the Wall Street motherfuckers,
that's what they do.
That's what they do. So they get sued. They have lawyers already waiting for that shit. They fucking go to court, SEC, boom, 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 keep it moving.
Yeah.
This shit, the motherfuckers couldn't do it.
Because it's
you gonna go after all the people that's suffering during the pandemic? Shut the fuck up, ho.
That just bought They just bought $300. Like you're gonna go after the guy that just bought $300 or just sold $300. Like,
dude, I literally GameStop. I know me and Terrence talked about you had to work. Me and Terrence was talking about GameStop stock on the last podcast last week.
Before this,
and 2 podcasts before this, and I'm literally typing it up, and I'm like, Terrence, what are you talking about? Like, dude, it went from $2 to fucking $12. That's a heavy increase, but that ain't gonna do shit, bro. He was like, dude, I'm telling you, GameStop's going up, and he was only saying it because he heard somebody say the shit. That shit went from if me and Terrence would have bought the stock then, we would have made, depending on how much, we would have made almost $380 per share.
At 12, for every $12 you invested, you would have gotten $300. Yeah, I did that. So Robinhood is in the middle. It's the crosshairs, but that's not the story. The story is that
that's it. No, that's the story, bro.
No. For my story. I used Robinhood, and whatever. I got like a $6 stock, right? That's the stock that I got for free. It was NIO. I got an NIO for free. I got it at $6. I ended up selling it at $40. So I bought Tesla. I bought a fraction of Tesla. I had like 80 something cents left. What the fuck are you gonna do? What are you gonna buy with 87 cents? Nothing. So I put it all in Dogecoin, thinking literally nothing.
Oh, the doggy coin?
Yeah.
When did you do that?
When it was .002.
0.002?
Yeah. When it was like 2% of
now, bro.
It's basically the 86 cents, 87 cents is now I think like $25. Which nice. I mean,
no, I made some money and I didn't have anything. Dude, so me and one of our mutual friends, he's talking to me. He's like, dog, I told you to get this cryptocurrency. This shit's about to go fucking crazy. My punk ass is like, now, he told me to buy Bitcoin when it dropped down to 8,000. I buy it at 8,000. I'm like, dude, I can't keep, like, I need some of this money back, like, whatever. So I sell most of it. Then I finally have to sell the whole. And that's another situation. I have to sell most of it. He doesn't sell it.
It went up to 40 grand.
Went up to 4. I think he got out. I think he still owns some, but I think he got a lot of his shares out at 40,000.
It's still pretty high. It's still 37.
No, it dropped back down to 32 as of like 2 hours ago.
Okay,
back down to 32. Yeah, it went up to 37 because Elon Musk is trying to fuck up the stock market right now.
Yeah, yeah.
Elon Musk is like, hey, I'm a private company still, and I'm about to go back private. So fuck all you motherfuckers.
Get a grip, motherfucker. I'm
talking. Let me go private again, bitch.
I made solid money just day trading Bitcoin. I mean, it's not impressive, but with a lot of things, it's so easy. You go, hey, if it goes to this high, buy more. If it goes below this, sell it. And I've been doing that since like 20,000 all the way up to 40, and now I'm kind of stuck at 38,000, just waiting
for that shit to fucking what's it? Yeah, I think it dropped back down to 32.
I'm fucked on XRP. I think I'm like XRP.
Oh, yeah, he told me to buy that shit. I buy Serum. He tells me about XRP, and then XRP just fucking dropped.
Well, the thing about XRP was that it just unprecedentedly, just because like, hey, you're being sued by the FCC. You're fucked. And the one day that I was not reading the news and was not watching, and I forgot, and I was like, hey, if it drops below, I think it was 70 cents. If it drops below 60, buy some. If it drops below 55, buy some. If it drops below 50, buy some. And it just fucking plummeted.
So it just kept buying stock for you.
Yeah, because you go, whatever you go, $20. If it goes below 60, buy $20 worth. If it goes below 55, buy $20. And I just had these increments, and the next thing I know, I look at my phone like 2 hours later, and it's like, hey, I bought all of this stock. Wait a sec, I bought all this Bitcoin, XRP.
XRP.
Oh wait, that means it's fucking 30 cents right now.
Yeah, it is. It's 30
I'm
cents.
fucked.
Oh damn, bro. I'm sorry, man.
So all of that money that I had gotten through Bitcoin, I'm just holding. I think I'm sitting on like 30,000 fucking XRP or some shit.
Fuck. Yeah, no, I didn't get Ripple. I got Serum. I bought Serum.
Serum? You mean Ethereum?
No. Ethereum is doing well right now. Serum is SRM.
SRM.
Yeah. They're still low as shit. They're still pretty low. And then like our friend was like, "Why are you doing that?" I was like, "Man, look at the motherfucking potential on this bitch, right?" And like it looked good, and then the motherfuckers was like, I think we've done enough," and they sold it. But the app has been down the entire fucking day, so I couldn't because of everybody trying to sell off their fucking doggy coin. So I know two people that made like a couple thousand. Like one person made like 1,500, and one person made like $12,000 just off a doggy coin today because they had it right.
How high did it go?
It went all the way 14%, so it went up to 7 cents at one point. Yeah, so if you would have sold it then, you would have been fucking legit. And then it dropped back down to fucking 3 cents. I think right now it's at 3 cents. It's just, but that's the funny part. It's just all these online people fucking just like. Fuck all you hedge fund motherfuckers. So it's like now at this point, it's like we just got to sit back and be like Reddit and Elon Musk. What do y'all want to do?
Yep. Just fucking set up a Twitter account where you just follow Elon Musk and you get all of his alerts.
Yeah.
Like Elon Musk said something about Signal. He's like, something about Signal.
Oh, yeah, and it went up 200%.
And he wasn't even talking about that company. It was a company he wasn't even talking about.
Are you serious?
Yes. It's like, hey,
he's the highest man on earth, bro.
Yeah, hey, I want to get some tequila. And everyone goes, oh shit, tequila must be a new coin or a new company. And they just because he spelled tequila wrong. He spelled it TEQ. And oh fuck TEQ. Bye. That's basically what happened with Signal.
Dude, that's fucking crazy, bro.
Could you imagine being Signal? You go, oh shit.
Yeah. Dude, I remember everybody thought Elon Musk was gonna be done because he smoked weed on fucking Joe Rogan.
Cool story, bro.
Cool story. Elon Musk's stock plummeted after he was caught on Joe Rogan smoking weed. Yeah, cool story.
Like I can only imagine him just being like, "Hey guys, be ready to buy some Tesla stock," and then Joe Rogan hands him the weed, and he just looks he breaks the fourth wall and goes, "Buy now."
Dude, I mean, that shit is weird. That some random nerd from high school is now the richest man in the world, which we all knew nerds make money, right? Nerds rule the world, but he's also now the coolest guy almost in the world to millennials.
Do you know where?
So badass.
Do you know where Elon Musk made his money?
Yeah, what? Like, no.
PayPal.
Oh, yeah.
That's his shit. PayPal was his shit.
Yeah.
You know where he made his money before that? He had this like fucking back in the day. Do you remember going to the grocery store?
It was Bill Me.
Was that?
It was Bill Me.
No.
PayPal was Bill Me.
Yeah, yeah. That was, but before that, his first project that he sold had something to do with like, you know, when you went to the grocery store and they just had piles of telephone books that you just take. And then they started to come with like CDs with basically all the information on.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just downloaded all of those CDs and then like fucking uploaded it as like directory.com or some shit. And then somebody bought that shit for several $1 million.
For real?
Yeah.
I knew PayPal. I remember PayPal because that was the whole reason, like the biggest reason why PayPal got so big was because he was like he was Bill Me with fucking he was PayPal with eBay,
Yes, he
got with
partnered with
eBay.
eBay.
That was like that wasn't even his first company. You know, he went like they were. I remember reading a story about him. He like literally was like, listen, if a company doesn't work, you still have assets. You sell off the assets and you start another company.
Yeah, the directory, whatever.
Yeah, it was like 8 companies that he had that didn't work before PayPal worked.
Yeah, the director. That's where he made the money to front PayPal. Was that directory, whatever it is? I don't remember what it is, but that directory, he sold it like a website with just telephone numbers, whitepages.com, whatever it is. He sold it and had the money to fund PayPal. That was like basically the trajectory.
Whoa.
Could you imagine? Like, hey, sir, do you have those CDs that you're just throwing away? Let me give you that. Like, it's like fucking. Could you imagine making millions of dollars off of AOL CDs?
That's what, yeah.
Just walking around your neighborhood. Hey, anyone have the AOL CDs? Yeah, it's fucking. I got a shit ton of them. I'll take them. Next thing you know, he's a fucking billionaire.
So hold on. So look. So Elon is going ham, right? So Elon is like yesterday. So Elon is like, you can't sell houses you don't own. You can't sell cars you don't own. You can sell stock you don't own. This is BS. Shorting is a scam. Legal only for, I don't know this word, vestigial reasons. Like, bro, so he's going at these motherfuckers.
Yeah. What's even more criminal about that, again, is like, you can sell stock you don't own and you can leverage stock you don't own for money. Like, you can get a loan on something that you don't own, like collateral. Something that I don't own, I can get collateral on? Like, that doesn't even make sense. X-fold? Tenfold?
Yeah.
Hey, Eddie, can I get the VIN number in your car? Because I'm just going to get a loan on the car, on your car, because fuck it. That just seems about right.
Yeah, if the value drops, then I buy it at the lower value.
Yeah.
Because I told you it was going to go down to $3. So as soon as it hits $3, let me get that shit from you, homie. Thank you, dog. Oh, as soon as it hits $7, I want it for $3. Because I told, but it's a bet, right? It's gambling. That's all it is. And
it's not gambling when you know that you're I feel like the easiest way is like, you know that what?
But you don't. Like on the flip side, they don't know. They hope for it, but they like
even the movement.
Right.
The movement that they make, the movement that they actually make makes movement. And they know that if I do this, this is gonna happen. So let's do this.
Markets work.
What's that?
All markets work. If I sell headphones, excuse me. If I sell headphones for $100 and you come along and say I want to sell headphones at $89, somebody else comes along and says I want to sell cell phones for $79, but then somebody comes and is like, hey, I want to sell headphones at $110, and he starts cranking out a good amount of numbers off his $110. The person that's selling $100 is going to move up to $110. Why wouldn't I? So that
yes.
Movement is normal.
Let's take that example. All 5 guys work for the same company. All 5 guys work in the same room.
No, but so that's my point, right?
Because
but
you have to
understand SEC for though. This is why I don't agree with them with the regulate them coming out being like, oh, we need regulations and all that shit. No, that's fucking fugazi. The only reason why they want to come out with that shit is because it's not one person. It's so many people, they can't go after anybody. If it was one dude that did it and made a shit ton of money off of doing it, the SEC would sue that dude. Like, they'll try to lock him up, bro.
I get it. But with the hedge funds, they know, like, oh, they're in charge of millions and billions of dollars. And they go, hey, if we do this, then this does that. So, hey, guys, we're about to do this. And everyone goes, okay. Then
that's not illegal.
I know that's not illegal, but I'm saying they know it's not illegal on paper, but they know that that's how that works. They go, if we do this, let's plan for that because we know that's going to happen if we do this. So it's not gambling. If they go, hey, I know if I raise this, I'm going to get something like it's a cause and effect. It's not gambling.
But it's poker gambling, bro. I know that if poker's gambling, I know if I'm playing against somebody, I can push them on fucking tilt.
Yeah, I got you.
Tilt, easy as fuck. by just moving money around.
You're the one that said it's gambling. I didn't say it's gambling. I say like
no. I'm saying that's just what you just described is the same thing as poker.
I got you. I'm with it.
So then it's gambling.
I don't think
because if it doesn't move the way that you think it's going to move, if all these guys, this is honest, all these guys could have came out and said, let's do all this shit with GameStop, Nokia, and what's the name, and the stock still could have fucking dropped.
True. And I think that okay, so if it's gambling,
they caught a lick. They got caught slipping.
When you control 6 out of the 7 hands on the table, it's still gambling because you're still playing poker, but you are literally all 6 hands, and we're the one hand. This time we just happened the one hand somehow fucking outplayed. Yeah. Outplayed the fuck out of 7 hands.
Yeah, but so all right. But if you know that's the game, if you know that's the system, you got 2 choices. Don't sit at the table.
Yeah.
But now my kicker is to that argument, right? Because 2 things can be true is you had 7 fucking hands, my guy. Shut the fuck up and take this L.
Yeah, that's my point. And I find that hilarious where they just go, like, now we are absolutely positive that's how this game is played. Like, before we just showed up, like all the people, all this retail investors, is that what you call them? Right. Normal people. We were just walking around the casino blind, just putting chips on places, just hoping.
Right.
Like, I don't know how this game played. Just put it on the table and they go, haha, you lose. You're like, how did the game? I don't know.
Now we all sitting at the table. Now we all sitting at the table waiting for that Asian lady to put down fucking chips at the back of that table. Yep. And then everybody at the table just start being like this. Yup.
In Reddit was like that one guy was like, hey guys, wait. Stay right here. Put your money here. And everyone's like, okay.
But that's it. So you can't remember like just how like I had to learn how to talk stocks online now. Because you can't tell somebody to put money anywhere. You can say I did this, but you can't tell anybody to put money anywhere. So this is where it gets tricky off of like because I wasn't on that forum, but I know I saw them talking about it. All these fucking wealthy motherfuckers out here talking about, I got this is an attack on the wealthy. Dude, hold balls. I hope you kick a fucking moving train in the front. Like, what the fuck are you talking about right now? This is an attack on the wealthy. Bitch, they don't know. They don't give a fuck if you wealthy or poor. I was told to buy GameStop. The stock went up 300 points. I sold that bitch. Well, these are all the people that got stimulus checks in at home. Not true at all. But it's not true at all. But and it could be true. That's my thing. Like, it could be 2 things.
Yeah.
Like, why does it matter that they were sitting at home? Because you got fucked? Well, I go to work every day and I studied this. And well, you studied wrong.
So
you got it wrong. You literally know that this is a gamble.
Yeah.
And you control 7 hands. Now, out of those 7 hands, all 7 hands are owned by people in a hedge fund at the stock market. Unfortunately, the one guy who's not at fucking Wall Street got it right.
It's like that. It's like that Dave Chappelle Unforgiven, where it was like all of them in the room, and they were all friends. Like that's how I feel. Like the hedge funds, they have all this money, they're making all the moves, and hey, they're all fucking friends.
See, I don't think they're all friends. You know what I think they are? They're comics who bring it back to our field, right? What if comics realized, right? What if comics got smarter and realized that they could have podcasts? And every comic decided to start having podcasts. And then this actor comes out of nowhere, has a podcast, and starts doing stand-up comedy that blows the fuck up. Now, we all know as comics that all comics don't get along. But every single comic is going to look at that actor and be like, man, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Like, why the fuck are you in our shit? And that's all that's happening. They motherfuckers don't like each other, but they like, whoa. What the fuck this dickhead think he doing? Like that's.
But I think they're all friends in the regards of like, Eddie Liles LLC is moving money this way. We know if he puts money here, we're gonna put money there. Like they all work together. They're all friends. You know, like maybe not friends like buddy, but they're all like.
They all know.
Yeah, they all know. They all know. If you do this, then we do that. And if we do that, then you can do this. And we're just making money.
Yeah, I think, like I said, I think I was selling.
We're finally taking back Slim's money. Iceberg Slim. It was Iceberg Slim's money the whole time, and we finally took some back. It was.
I feel like it's going to have ripple effects that these rich pricks and fucking dickheads will fucking try to use against us. I really do.
Of course.
Because now, because they did that shit, and I don't think they shouldn't have done it at all. That will never be they definitely should have. Exploit the system, bro. Especially when it's legal. Like, I'm not telling you to exploit anything that's illegal. If it's legal, exploit the system, bro. You know what I'm saying? As far as we could tell, everything they did was on the up and up.
Here's the deal. If anything, if we lose everything, we're not going to get bailed out. If the hedge funds, out of the two of us or the hedge fund managers, they're going to get the bailout before we do.
Facts.
They don't even want to give us they don't even want to give us how much, like $5,000 in a year. They don't want to give us $5,000 a year. You think they're going to bail us out if we lose everything in the stock market?
Yeah. Dude, oh no, it's going to have ramifications, bro. I'm scared of it because dickheads are bitch niggas. And that's the only thing I'm scared of is bitch niggas.
They don't because when you got billions of dollars on deck, it's not about another billion. It's not about another 100 million. It's about losing. Nobody wants to lose. Like, you made $1 billion because you knew how to win. And when somebody makes you lose, not because you fucked up, because somebody made you lose. Ooh, scorched earth, motherfucker.
Scorched earth. Y'all, let's leave it there, bro. You want to leave it there?
No. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
With it. That's why I'm mad with it. With it. With it. That's why I'm mad with it. Straight out the trap with it. Whatever you want, whatever you need, it's on tab. Get it. That's why I'm mad with it.